Hello. Before beginning today's topic, I'd like to tell you that you are a genius, you are special, you mean the world, and you are loved. Today's topic is a Netflix film documentary titled Forks Over Knives. I wanted to take some time out of my day and to make a video about this wonderful documentary because it does a great job at shining the light into something that is very common, almost to say that the most unknown and known thing to us. And this is what we eat, what we consume. This is the agricultural industry. Now, I want to begin and say that I say this very lightheartedly. I do come from a place of being a vegan, almost a raw vegan myself. So throughout this video, it might seem very biased on where I stand with the content of this documentary, but I assure you that in the end, what I wish for all is for everyone to create their happiness without hindering someone else's happiness. And to dive into today's topic, Forks Over Knives. This is a documentary film where a gentleman has been, donating to many organizations, nonprofit organizations that are, help global warming, and that's kind of where his world began in his journey through this documentary where he looked at all the things that he's been doing. He's been saving water, riding his bike to work, and saving electricity, not having the water run when he brushes his teeth, while he showers, and doing all these things. And he came across a couple studies done by the United Nations showing the facts of agriculture and how, and don't quote me on the following sums and claims because I might very well be wrong. So I invite you to watch the movie for yourself. But some astonishing things that are just quite frankly really hard to believe. Quite frankly, it is. Excuse me. And some of these things is like, for example, how much water it takes to make one patty for a fast food chain, how much water goes into creating 1 gallon of milk. And a quick icebreaker just to break the ice, I'll tell you that the documentary revolves around the agriculture industry being the number 1 cause for global warming. Not just global warming, but for the huge, and this is me putting my personal insight, but the effects of agriculture don't just go into global warming because of the gases that are released and all the waste that we don't know what to do with yet. It goes beyond that. It goes beyond, let's talk about property and how much housing it costs. Well, we see these massive farms, and I hear you. Well, if we replace all this agricultural land with land to build houses, yes, the cost of living will go down, but then what are we going to be consuming? And quite frankly, the answer is with any type of change, we all have to be conscious and the collective has to be together. Now, it could be a million people trying to solve the issue, and these could be the best scientists, but if the whole planet is against what they're looking at, against following what they're advising, that means we're still going to end up in this predicament of more questions, more what ifs. So, taking the information at face value that this documentary portrays, it is really phenomenal, and I would think that we just start looking at ourselves and thinking, okay, what can I do? And the sad fact is that this gentleman, that's where he started his journey. And he realized that I cannot bathe and never touch a burger, but I'm not putting a dent. So is the answer the all humanity to get on board? Well, yes, but will that happen without external stimulus? No. So he goes on And he goes to all these organizations to ask them the hard question because he does the research. He goes to their web pages and he sees that on their pages, the number one, what they advertise to be the number one cause for global warming is air traffic, the combustion engines, all the traffic, whether it be on sea, on air, or on our roads. And then also some other subdivisions will be something in around the lines of, alternate energy, like green energy, greenhouse gases, all these, not greenhouse gases, but all these other energies that also add to the pollutants. And it just didn't frankly add up. His thing is, I have been giving my money to these organizations and they're not telling the public the number one cause. And I'll be quick about it. He goes on to try to reach out to all of them, and quite frankly, face to face, and this is to say only the people that accept to meet with him, because he's sent emails, right? You don't just walk into a global organization and have a meeting with them. So he sent emails prior to engaging them about why he wants to interview them, many of them, and his favorite ones before this journey just simply would not accept his offer of being interviewed. And to the ones that would interview him, the people were just so infatuated with their belief system that they will blankly say, yeah, the reason for global warming is all these airplanes and all these 18-wheelers out on the road. And when asked about what what cause does the agricultural industry have on the planet, they say, oh, nothing, very little. And he will then cite the United Nations studies, and they will simply say, oh, we haven't looked at that study, so we really can't comment. Many times he was told, I can't comment. They will look at their spokesperson off to the right, off to the side, and say, can I answer that? And simply say, I cannot answer that. So I invite you to go look at this movie. If you're a cold hard carnivore, I'm not pointing my finger at you because, I mean, hey, I'm a vegan, I'm a raw vegan. It takes land and water to make spinach as well, right? So it's about we need a program that everyone can fall under, but the starting place is having the information there, seeing it so we can be conscious and, like this gentleman, start jogging to work, start riding the bike, start carpooling, just giving a little bit of input because it's not about the outcome, it's about why you did something. If you did something kind out of your heart and the reason is I want to help, that's the only thing that matters. If you help less than 1%, the creator, your soul, is only judging you based on the reason why you wanted to. And you did something because you just wanted to help. So you will not be judged, although, of course, it will take the village, aka everyone, to really get on board. It is what it is, it's our reality, so let's accept it and see how we can move forward collectively. I invite you to watch this documentary film. It's a wonderful film. I didn't give too many details because I want you to really see the studies and just be blown away. I hope this video has been to your liking. I ask that you comment, share this video, give it a big thumbs up, share with your loved ones, your friends, your mastermind group. Also comment below, what topics would you like me to cover in the future? I invite you to join my family. My family is built around individuals that live from the heart, that are experts at teaching the art of living from the heart. This membership also comes with 2 daily meditations, a weekly meditation, and a monthly meditation. I hope to see you on the brighter side. Bye.